Troy.
What's up, people? It's been a fucking while. Sorry, our 3 fans that like the podcast. I've been dealing with some shit, but I'm good now, I think.
I didn't even know you started.
Oh,
I was posting.
Oh, you didn't hear the fucking...
No, well, I heard the intro, but usually give it a couple. Got to get back on it again.
I know. I had to get in here yesterday and fucking said I had some laptop issues because we were supposed to record like 2 weeks ago, and I never explained why we didn't. So
yeah,
nobody mentioned it to me, so they probably don't give a fuck. But
yeah, well, it's not always about them. I mean, sometimes it's going to be about us.
Always about them.
No, I mean, there's actually more than 6 listeners. I think people listen, but they don't hit the I listened because they don't want anyone to know that they are listening. I think our friend base are closet listeners.
I get that. We say some wild shit on here, but
yeah. I guess I've toned down, but
we haven't done it since like the middle of December. I got fucking COVID and ended up in the hospital and all kinds of shit. This is my new segment, by the way. I'm eating Girl Scout cookies on the fucking show. I don't care.
They're the hot thing.
It took me 2 weeks to fucking hunt these down. One of my lovely coworkers brought me a package, and then I was trying to find them in town.
Did that feel creepy, riding around looking for Girl Scout cookies? Did that feel really weird?
Let me tell you something. Somebody's like, they're at Walmart. I went out there. They weren't out there. So I was like, there's got to be some fucking way to find out. So I Googled it, and you can go to the Girl Scout website.
And they'll tell you the hot spots.
Put in the zip code, and it'll tell you where they're at for the weekend. I was like, that's great if you're looking for cookies. But I can see where that could be a fucking problem.
I wonder if they fight for territory.
I don't think so. They're all in the same troop, I think.
There's got to be more than one troop in Salina, though.
But, I mean, that's just...
It's still big business.
I don't want to bring up pedophiles and Girl Scouts, but that's a very handy fucking tool to have if you're a pedo. To be able to just find... But I tell you what... The ones I went to the other day, I mean, the mom was there, and she doesn't want to be fucked with. You could tell it's Sunday. She's got a fucking wine hangover.
Right.
She's over this shit, so there ain't nobody abducted her kid.
Probably not, but...
But as I was looking it up, I was like, this is fucking weird that you can just...
you can just look up Girl Scouts.
You can just pinpoint where Girl Scouts are hanging out. So, I got my lemonades, though.
I'm not a fan...
Of lemonades or just Girl Scout cookies?
I like lemonade. I just don't think I like Girl Scout cookies.
You ever had lemonade Girl Scout cookies?
Yeah, I have.
They're the best. And if you don't believe so, you can fuck off, people.
Okay, well, that works too.
Thin Mints, you got to freeze them. They taste better that way. Samoas, I don't like eating shit with... I love coconut flavor, but I hate eating coconut because you always end up with like a wad of it, and then you're like...
Yeah, I don't know what my choice of...
Like, coconut would be a great fucking alternative to chewing tobacco.
No.
If you like coconut flavor.
If it was real coconut, it'd probably freshen your breath and clean your teeth.
Yeah. I know some people do like that oil pulling bullshit with like...
oil pulling, what is that?
They take coconut oil and put it in their mouth, and then they they pull it from in between the crack of their teeth. I don't know what the fuck it does.
Like flossing with coconut juice. I don't think I'm doing that.
I can Google it.
That's not, yeah.
I'm afraid like one of these times...
You're going to Google the wrong thing?
No, I'm going to bring it up, and it shows my last things, and it's going to be like where to buy chloroform. Or Do you see that one guy? It was like, not the guy that's the trials on TV now, but there's another guy. His like wife disappeared, and they went through his fucking Google history, and it's like where to buy chloroform.
No, but
how long before a body starts smelling? How to completely decompose a body in a week? All his fucking search engine was just that.
And what was that on?
It was on the news.
Oh, yeah. We don't have cable.
Oh, I forgot to set this up. Fuck.
We have all the other deals and everything. Well, it's the first time out of the gates.
Yeah, you're right.
We've been gone for a while.
I forgot how to fucking even do it.
Just be happy that we're doing what we're doing.
Just keep
while you're fucking with stuff and everything, I'm going to give a quick shout out to Angie and Tracy I know those
biggest fans.
Yeah, those are tough watchers. Angie and I crack up every morning, runs her mouth at me about some random shit. It's always good shit though.
Why can I not bring fucking Google up?
Maybe talking about Girl Scouts and chloroform and everything.
Girl Scouts and chloroform.
Yeah, we're gonna get a knock on the door. And it's gonna.
That's gonna be the title of this podcast. Girl Scouts and chloroform.
Yeah, chloroform.
You'll be like, what the fuck are these? That might get flagged on YouTube. They might be like, yeah, you can't put that up. There's this new thing. I watch podcasts and like they demonetize podcasts now if they cuss. Or if they say the F word or something like harsh within the first 5 minutes, it's like, well, we don't have to worry about that because we don't make any money off of it anyway. So,
what do you mean they fine you?
No, they just take your money away for advertising. They have podcasts have advertising and shit. That's They get like if they just read like one 30-minute ad. Some of them are they pay like $750 just to read them.
Fuck.
We're 6 minutes in. We're good.
Yeah. Fuck.
Why the fuck will this not come up?
Yeah, it's I think I'm growing up, not want to do the same shit anymore. Instead of drinking beers.
Oh, there it is.
Like doing housework. Biju's making.
Yeah, I'm a little rusty. I can't. Okay, oil pulling for maintaining oral hygiene. Is it good to do?
Oil pulling for maintaining oral hygiene. Run that back.
6 benefits of.
Yeah,
but you should pull oil through your vagina. I'd be down there all the time. I love coconut. I just don't like now if you oil pull and then you go down there and you get coconut in your mouth from going down on somebody, I'd be like, you're fucking. You need to use filtered oil. This is ridiculous. You have coconut in your pussy.
Yeah, speechless.
Oil pulling may be beneficial for reducing the amount of bacteria in the mouth, improving gum health, and preventing.
So does brushing
like
your teeth and rinsing.
Chew gum, and cavities.
I don't see the route of going coconut. Just brush your teeth and rinse. Brush your tongue too. Your tongue holds a lot of funk, a lot of fucking stink in your tongue.
A tongue scraper.
Yeah,
I don't have
a
one
tongue
now,
scraper. You don't use your toothbrush.
But they have one that's like it almost looks like a floss stick, and you just pull it on. Pull it like oil. Must be
a trick.
It's a bougie white people shit.
Bougie. That's where you lost me
at. I'm gonna nickname. That's my nickname for Bijou. Bougie.
Bougie.
Yeah.
Bougie.
She is fucking bougie.
Yeah. Man.
So what's been up, man?
Nothing. I just want summer to get here. We're gonna start digging for a pool.
Oh, really?
So that's gonna.
Cool.
I mean, I've had one there before. We're gonna redig and get it all. Spend more time in the backyard than at the bars.
Above ground.
Above. Yeah.
Can I be the first to pee in it?
You can. Sweet. I think I'm gonna have a pissing
I don't get
ladder.
In pools. I'm weird about that. Hot tubs, pools,
anything like that.
Well, funk in it.
Okay, that's a lie because I know about a hot tub you were in, but that's a different story.
I was fucking. I've told that story on here.
So, I know. Yeah, I'm just saying.
Fucking obliterated drunk.
in a
That's when I had to drive home. I threw my clothes on the ground, and then we overflowed the hot tub, and it was like February. It was like 3 degrees out, and my clothes froze to the fucking ground.
Yeah.
So I had to drive home in my boxer shorts. 4 a.m, fucking still drunk like an idiot.
Yeah.
With my frozen fucking clothes on the seat next to me. I remember I was driving like
I don't remember what you were driving back.
Like a 94 Mercury Cougar, like maroon. It was a long time ago.
Yeah.
I bought it used from somewhere here in town, but yeah, those were fucking days.
Yes, I mean, by the
that
time
was the hot tub threesome story.
Yeah, it was.
That was a fucking wild one.
Cuff Brothers. Yes, I don't really have a lot going on. Been back in the gym, doing a little bit of lifting.
I am not.
Well, yeah, I'm going back to being, remember, fat fit.
I wish I had the energy. I just fucking really don't. I've been just basically sleeping and working. My COVID was very mild, but the after effects fucked with my kidney. Some of the numbers. So I ended up in the hospital in Wichita. The week leading up to Christmas. And I finally made him fucking make me go home.
Yeah, you were
saying. I was like, why am I here? I'm not taking any antibiotics anymore. They're like, oh, we're waiting on these results. Well, I went 3 Mondays ago, and they had canceled that fucking test. It's a med resistance test. I was like...
They didn't charge you for it, though, did they?
No, probably.
Probably.
I don't know. I got a bill the other day. I should probably look at it. But yeah, they were supposed to take my blood and send it to the Mayo Clinic, so I had a follow-up down in Wichita. I drove down there.
That's crazy how you're going down to get your blood taken and you come back or to give blood or whatever.
They don't
you're
do
doing.
it here. They do this test, this specific test down there. And she's like, I was like, they did this when I was in the hospital in December. She's like, did you ever get results? I'm like, no. She's like, I don't think we did either. Let me check on that. She's like, oh yeah, they canceled it. I was like, so I sat in the fucking hospital 3 days longer than I had to. I finally told them Christmas Eve morning. I was like, they're like, how you feeling today? I was like, great, I'm leaving. They're like, oh, are you discharging? I was like, I don't know. I was like, I'm leaving at noon, though. I'm not going to be here this afternoon.
See.
What do you mean? I was like, I'm leaving. She's like, well, you still have an IV in. I was like, I'll take that fucker out. I've done it before.
But you won't take a catheter out. You can. It'll rip your dick in half.
Yeah, there's probably some technique involved.
No, there's no technique at all because I made that threat once. If they gave me a catheter,
they have to. Doesn't it have a balloon in it to
blow
keep
a balloon up at the bottom? Because the nurses.
They have to deflate it first.
Yeah, well, yeah. They have to give you cock parole by letting the air out so you can pull the tooth out and everything. They've got you locked in. Wouldn't that be something else? Is that how they lock people up? If they just like gave people these catheters that if you go to take them out, you just rip all your penile shit right out the urethra? That'd be fucked up.
That sounds awful.
Think about it.
That's like that's a male hysterectomy right there.
If that was your only escape, could you do it? Could you just rip it out to get out of jail?
Oh, probably.
Just go ahead and serve your time. It's a crazy question. Think about it. If freedom was a jerk away.
Under what situation would you have a catheter in jail though?
But,
or are you just like a hypothetical?
I'm just like if that was a punishment because we as men want to protect our junk, right? So if they gave you catheters,
that's why it sucks up when it's cold. It's scared
to protect.
It is.
It's for protection. But I'm just saying. I'm just being hypothetical, like weird wise.
That's always my. That's always my line. Once they see it, I'm like, hold on, let me go take a hot shower. This is not representative of what it is. So
yeah, that's what my biggest fear is, being locked up.
We had to fill an hour without. I didn't get any clips ready. I still got the last ones loaded in here. I don't even remember what the fuck they were. But.
Oh well, I'm not picking up my phone to get no clips about nothing because last time it caused a problem. Remember, I went to look up something, all of a sudden. In big view was my screen with other stuff.
Oh, the porn I had to blur out?
Yeah, that's it.
Oh, yeah, it was a couple months ago.
No, it's not a great way to start things, though. But
what are you doing, Bijou? Besides whining, you've already ate like 3 times since I've been.
So this is a cool fact. This is the first. Well, I guess it's the second Super Bowl I've watched almost in the entirety. This last Chiefs thing. You know, I'm not a football guy at all.
Yeah.
But me and the old lady, we watched that shit for. It was a good game. I didn't understand what was going on. It's kind of embarrassing to say. It was
fucking. What was an embarrassment was the fucking field. That field was awful.
See, those are details I would never catch.
It's just like after the first fucking drive, it was just big chunks of fucking sod all over the place.
Really?
And then the guy that does he's done like 27 turfs for the Super Bowl. Like they grow it. They start growing it like a couple years ahead of time.
Uh-huh.
And he quit his job with the NFL because the heads grounds guy didn't fucking do it right. He said they have this retractable. It's real grass, but it's inside, so they lift up the end and it's on rollers, and they can roll it outside in Phoenix to get sun.
Uh huh.
He said, well, he watered it and then rolled it inside and never put it back outside to dry out.
So it mildewed and
yes, the moisture came up during the game and fucked everything up. So
see yeah. That's a lot.
He said the guy wouldn't.
Why do you know that?
The main guy, because I read an article on it the other day.
You just randomly picked up an article. It said NFL.
Just
turf.
Crazy shit comes up in my Google.
Wow, that's
mostly like football and sports.
Yeah, but that's not an everyday conversation that people have. The details of the turf.
Oh yeah.
You know.
Well, anytime there's like a story where somebody gets blamed for something because they were blaming that guy and he's like,
oh man,
90.
good thing there's not a local TV show.
They call him the Sod Father.
The Sod Father.
There was like conspiracies because he's a big Chiefs fan and he was like publicly saying that he's a Chiefs fan, and they're like, "Oh, you fucking rigged the field." I'm like, "Yeah, but both teams got to fucking play on it."
How do you rig a field?
Mm-hmm. I guess you listen to the fucking other guy that's in charge and water it and don't fucking dry it out before you roll it back inside.
We get to play on the good side. You guys get to play on the bad side. Work it out that way.
But they switch sides every quarter. It makes no sense that would be a conspiracy.
I'm excited about seeing the outcome from John Bones Jones's fight with Gaines. That's going to be a good little fight. Mm-hmm. They think he's stepping up and fighting a heavyweight bout. So that could be pretty exciting. Then there's two chicks that are fighting probably in that prelim, but I don't know who they are. So
that shit starts too late for me, dude.
Yeah,
I gotta work.
I was going. Yeah.
The main card starts at 9. The prelim's at 8. So it's over at midnight. I gotta go to work at 6, dude. I was just talking about that.
There's no way
to pull this shit.
Yeah.
Besides, the new Chris Rock special streams live on Netflix on
Saturday,
8 o'clock Saturday, and he'll probably do an hour and a half. I've heard his new shit is fucking.
It's just killer.
He's got a chunk on Elon Musk. He's got a chunk on. He addresses the Will Smith shit.
Oh, does he really?
Slap, yeah. That's what they said. All the comics I watch on other podcasts and shit like that know him. They're like they seen him. They're on tour and they happen to be in St. Louis doing a theater, and he was doing the fucking arena, the hockey arena. Him and Chappelle. So after their show, they went there and they watched him.
Really?
They said he did an hour and a half because he was stalling because Chappelle's private jet was broke or something.
His private jet was broke.
He's got that kind of money.
Are you sure?
Mm-hmm.
Dave Chappelle.
He gets $40 million per Netflix special, and he's done, 5 of them now?
Wait. He makes $40 million for doing the special.
That's fucking...
Is that including the touring, too?
That's a big part of fucking Netflix. Cash cow is stand-up. Now Amazon's trying to get into it, too.
$40 million he gets.
I think the first deal he signed was like he did 2 specials for $40 million, and then I think...
So what's Kevin Hart get?
They did... does he do Netflix?
He's got a couple specials.
Yeah, he does.
He's got specials. I don't know if he did it for Netflix, but...
I don't know. He shouldn't get paid as much as Dave because he's not nearly as funny as Dave.
And see, that's what I thought, too. But you look at it from a different point of view.
His trajectory of funny was like... You start here, and then he fucking peaked, and then his last couple specials have just not the same.
I'm trying to figure out why Cat Williams came back.
His last special was not great either.
No, it was terrible.
Yeah.
I mean, and I'm just talking about it from a novice point of view of just watching comedy. His shit sucked.
I wish I could just do that, but I dissect everything.
I mean, well, that's because you're a comic.
Yeah, but...
either it's funny or it's not funny. There's not an in-between. Like, you're like going, well, his punchline came too close, and, well, he didn't lead up and transition into this shit, and da-da-da. I'm like going, yeah, that joke was stupid. It wasn't even funny.
S'more's got a new one on... I got rid of Netflix a few months ago because I just wasn't watching it, but then all these fucking comedy specials came out, and Jeffries has got a new one. S'more. You know S'more? Mm-hmm. She's funny, dude.
Hey, you know S'more who ain't funny? Tracy Morgan, just to remind you.
You're going to see Eddie Griffin?
I think Eddie Griffin be better than Tracy.
You think so?
Yeah, well, he's a Kansas kid. He's from KC, Missouri.
Kansas City, yeah.
Yeah.
He used to dishwash at Stanford's Comedy Club, and then he went up and did open mics, and
they didn't want
killing it. But
well, there was another story you told me. The people that owned that didn't want his ass on there.
Yeah, they were kind of fucking different.
Different meaning... slight hint of bigotry.
Yeah, kind of, probably.
Race. Yeah,
I don't know. I don't know. I don't
want to
say. I don't want to say racist, but
if
they're a minority
dead, right?
and you're not drawing money into the door, they don't really give a shit. But that's about all comics, pretty much. But
yeah, but I mean, they're not alive still, are they?
They're all dead.
Oh, cool. Then you can say whatever you want.
All the brothers.
In case you want to go do it their comedy club, or is it closed?
It's closed.
Oh.
It closed. It moved from...
Nigflation?
Like the last year, it moved from Overland Park to downtown, and the first week they were open, they had a fucking shooting there. It was just...
Really? Well, you probably should move in the hood if you don't like niggas, just saying. Just saying. Oh, man, yeah. Everything is slowing down, man. I'm not into the same shit I was into. Instead of getting up early in the morning and just getting fucked up, which happens sometimes. But instead, I'm putting up towel racks and changing out the sink parts and remodeling shit.
I miss day drinking.
Yeah, that's the only way. If you're over 50, that's the only way to drink.
Last time I did that was your wife's birthday at the wherever the fuck.
The Voo.
The Voo.
Yeah.
That was fucking rude.
Yeah. You guys got trashed. It was a good time.
I was at home in bed by fucking Mike and Jenny gave me a ride home.
Yeah, but you were still going. You were still going.
Like, I'm fat, uncoordinated, and fucking drunk off my ass trying to get you know his pickup, right?
Oh yeah,
fucking lifted Toyota.
Yeah. Mike's truck is big.
And then Jenny's yelling at me. She's like, "Get in the fucking truck! I want to go home." I'm like, "I'm trying."
That's funny. Yeah.
I think that was at we went to the Testicle Festival. That's coming up again in June.
Oh yeah.
I think Sinners are playing it again.
You were talking about that over at Chuck's.
Yeah.
You were just wanting to sober, get in the booth and get out of there.
Yeah, I was.
It's hard to go to more than one event.
I was so fucked up. I seen an ex-coworker and he was waving, and I was like, "Who the fuck is this guy waving at?" And then it finally registered about a minute later when he started walking towards me. I'm like, "Oh, hey, what's up?" Because I was just ignoring him when he was waving at. He's like,
"Yeah." The worst thing in the world is trying to focus on a face when you're really not in the mood,
and they're across the room, and you're like,
you don't give a fuck.
Especially when they're acknowledging you. Yeah. You're like, I don't know who the fuck you are.
And, you know, when you get, I mean, I guess 50 isn't old, but, you know, being 54, I'm getting away saying shit that I could never say before.
I'm 45. I thought I was 46.
But you're kind of, you know, you're kind of grumpy too. Like, someone will ask you how you doing. Well, none of your fucking business.
I wrote 45 on one of my fucking doctor's paperworks, or 46, and I'm 45.
You better start getting a tattoo for every year once you identify.
When I went for my follow-up in Wichita, they gave me this whole fucking thing of paperwork to fill out. Uh-huh. We need your medications you're on.
Oh, man.
I'm on 13 medications, dude. I had a kidney transplant. I just drew a fucking X through the box.
Yeah.
She's like, we need your medication. I'm like, don't you have that already? It's electronic health records. She's like, well, we need to know if it's changed. I'm like, if you want to go through the list, I'll tell you what's changed, but nothing's changed. I was like, I'm not writing all that shit down.
Yeah, fuck that. I'm terrible.
And she's like, well, we need to know. I was like, I don't know what I'm on. She's like, okay. I was like, I'm not writing all that shit down.
Yeah. It's like the people in the medical field are getting grumpier and grumpier.
Yeah.
You know, like
they need the same information. Every doctor you go to, they need the same information that should already be in the fucking system.
Yeah, if they can give us access to everything that they've gone over labs and stuff, why can't they, you know, streamline that shit to the next person? Well, I think maybe it's because they can bill your ass for it.
Well, same. Why did they fucking cancel my med resistance test and not fucking tell me and make me sit in the hospital for 3 days eating fucking terrible food?
Yeah, it's because your name's Jerome. Wrong last name.
I had a lot of black nurses down there. A lot of black male nurses.
What does that mean?
Nothing. I'm just saying.
Oh, I mean.
Because you said Jerome, but.
Yeah. Yeah.
Holy shit, we're 22 minutes in already.
22 minutes in.
I don't even remember what the fuck we talked about.
I haven't done anything for 22 minutes in I don't know how many years.
Oh, I need to get the rest of that shit hung up in here. I just been fucking lazy. I just been so fucking.
Well, your health was real fucked up.
Well, my CMV level went through the roof when I had fucking COVID. That's why I got put in the hospital. And then my white blood cell count went fucking just plummeted. So I had to take Neupogen shots.
Well, you look like shit the day that
They just fucking. If your white blood cell count's under 1, it's supposed to be between like 4 and 11 or something like that, or 7 and 11. Mine was like under 1. And you have to take these fucking.
That's a problem.
$1,000 fucking Neupogen booster shots, they're called. And they initially, the first 2 you take make you feel even worse until it starts coming back up. So I had to do 2 rounds of those. After I got out of the hospital, I did a round of them and it was fine. And then it went back down. Mm-hmm. Fucking take another round of them. I've just been sleeping a lot.
Thank God for insurance.
Yeah, thank God my shit's so expensive. I just blow through my out of pocket in like a week. Everything's free after that.
Everything's free after that. But, yeah. This is not, it's just, I can't even fucking form a thought. I cannot even fucking form a thought. We're so the fuck out of whack. I've been so tired. I don't even have anyone I can talk shit to or about. Let me think.
I was sure you can muster up some.
Well, I'm
hatred.
Just trying to think of someone I just don't like. Just don't like. Who do I dislike the most?
New segment, cunt of the week.
Cunt of the week. I don't even have a cunt for the week. I couldn't even. We should start a name that prick or name that cunt, and you've got to name it. So I can name it in like 2 hints. Can we
give? Oh, like we. Yeah. Say who it is, and then you guess.
Yeah, like I'll say,
What if it's somebody that listens?
Then they'll know. They go, oh, that's me. I'm a star.
I was going to say, what if they know before we even reveal who it is? They're like, that sounds a lot like me.
I don't know. It'd be interesting. But, if we were talking about Brother Black.
I do walk around like I'm God's gift to men.
Oh.
I don't find too many women like that anymore. They're pretty humble. But there's a lot.
Where are you finding humble women at?
There's a lot of guys that think they're God's gift to women too. And
they are, but you can do that in a small town, no competition.
Yeah, you got a fucking beer gut, and you don't even have facial hair, but you have a fucking stain there from your fucking dip.
And you own something. That's in Talana. I
got a John Deere ride lawnmower, bitch. What?
We watched this Netflix special about the something murder. And they were it was like a redhead family. And they were the ugliest family, but they had a lot of money. So they had women and power.
I just re-upped my Netflix before you came, and I was adding stuff. Is it the Murdaugh mode?
That's it, yeah.
I got it on my list.
And they are the ugliest human beings I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
But
are they from South Carolina?
Yeah, someplace down south. Yeah. I don't know.
Isn't that a bad stereotype? Isn't that a shit? Out of all the stereotypes of America, you fuck your cousin in the South is the worst one, I think.
Yeah, the South gets a bad rap.
Yeah, they do.
I mean,
I visited the South several times. It was
folks grew up down south, and there was my mom making out with her brother.
I love that Southern Belle accent. Oh, honey.
Yeah.
Want some sweet tea?
That ain't probably what I heard.
Go
get that nigger over there.
I got diabetes, honey. I can't have sweet tea.
Yeah. They are. You know what the funny thing is, though? We had that one person that we shared employment with that was from down south. And that whole racial dynamics down south has changed. It's like any place else. I mean, we've got just as many hardcore races here as they probably have in Alabama or Mississippi or places like that. They're just better concealed in this part of the country.
They're showing, and you're gonna say just so I can check on my ancestors, but I just read that they're doing a KKK, how it spread through Kansas back in the day.
Over at the Smoky
Hill.
Yeah. I went there once. I've actually got a picture of me standing by the hood like, what up, nah? Yeah, I really do.
Oh, you went to that already?
Yeah, it was here several years ago.
Oh, this isn't the first time. I'd like to go. It's kind of...
No, I mean, yeah.
Interesting.
Well, you're not a Kansas...
No.
member.
I'm a racist New York.
Western
New York.
The New York Charter. The New York Charter, yeah. It's just, I don't know, man.
Yeah, I might go check that out if I can get some time off.
I really want to see how that, you need to let me know what that movie's like.
Cocaine Bear?
Cocaine Bear.
I think I'm going to go Saturday. I've been trying to go, and I just fucking haven't had time.
You don't think it's going to be stupid? I mean, we're talking about...
I heard it's good. They made it into a comedy. It's a comedy slasher movie.
Like dark, like really dark humor, or
probably.
Huh.
So,
and you're saying it's loosely based on true events.
Yeah,
so somebody dropped
happened.
cocaine
out of their plane,
or
the plane crashed or something,
and the bear ate the cocaine and went nuts. Unbearable.
You fucking dumbass.
Yeah. You really, I mean, I don't know. I'm actually really sore. Go to the gym tomorrow again at about 1 o'clock in the morning.
If I wasn't so tired, I'd fucking go to the gym.
You try to push and try to go.
Cocaine Bear, also known as Pablo Escobar.
Pablo Escobar.
I'm fucking done. This is genius. Was a 175-pound American black bear that fatally overdosed on cocaine in 1985. The cocaine had been dropped by drug smugglers in the wilderness in Tennessee.
In Tennessee.
Can you imagine? People in Tennessee probably wrestle bears.
Yeah.
And that was the wrong motherfucker to pick that day.
That was...
Pablo Escobar. That's fucking great. They should sell plush bears with, like, white powder on its nose. And
I don't think you can get away with that.
Why not? For adults. Let me see if that's already a thing. Okay, cocaine bear toy.
Oh, there's nothing. Speaking of drugs, it looks like you could buy weed in Kansas City now. So you go to Oklahoma.
They started. Yeah, I knew they passed it back in like November.
Did they? Well, I think it's just Kansas and Nebraska, the only people that aren't doing anything with it, right?
They're probably.
Because Oklahoma has, I think it has Penicidol.
Oh, they got a Funko coming out.
What's a Funko?
One of those, my Prince thing, the Funko Pop dolls? They
No.
look like little. So he's just bloody and foaming at the mouth.
He's got a foot in his hand or foot in his paw.
Oh, yeah, he does. I thought that was a pill bottle.
A pill bottle with blood?
With cocaine in it. I don't know.
Wow.
I might have to buy that if the movie's any good. Fuck off, pop-up. Stupid fuck.
Don't do that.
What?
That's disturbing.
Funko Pop release, R-rated cocaine bear.
Yeah,
well,
you guys are gonna have to forgive us. We're kind of just getting re-warmed up again because, honest to God, the both of us. Well, it's close to my bedtime. Get home at 4.
Yeah, you usually go to bed at 7.
And I'm usually
5, 6, 7,
in bed by 6:30. So
I try to sleep. I've been sleeping like 10 hours lately.
Instead of day drinking, we're gonna have to do like our early day. Well, we both get up and go to work at 4.
Yeah.
3, 4. We ought to just fucking get up in the morning, wake it up that way, early morning start.
Dude, I wake up. I get up 15 minutes early just to sit on the edge of the bed and fucking get riled up for the day. I gotta do something.
The only thing that gets me up is when I have to pee. And there's many nights I thought that cup
just lay here
is looking really good. If I could just lean over the side of the bed and piss in this cup.
A cup before.
Yeah, but there's already several other cups that have been pissed in. I'm gonna knock one over eventually, but we moved our bedroom downstairs to when it was summer because it was cooler.
Yeah, right.
It's not that bad in the wintertime, but when you have to get up and go upstairs, it sucks. The minute your feet hit that concrete floor, your body just goes, do it.
Dude, after I had my fucking...
Go ahead and do it.
After I had my kidney transplant, I was peeing so much. And I was so fucking wore down that even just walking down the hallway to my bathroom. So, yeah, I fucking peed in a cup in my room a few times.
Yeah. I did that when I was
like, I'll empty that shit in the morning.
Yeah. Hope you don't knock it over. Could have a big Tupperware container that you can just like click closed.
Yeah.
But, yeah. We're definitely going to have to get warmed up again. I can feel that.
Yeah.
It's kind of like going and getting
sluggish.
It's kind of like going and getting that first piece of ass after not having tons and tons of ass for a long time.
I took a nap when I got home from like 1 to 3:30, like right before you got here. So, yeah, I was like, fuck, I gotta get up.
I finished out some painting and a bunch of shit in the bathroom.
Redoing your whole house?
Just one finger point to the next.
Oh, the wife?
Yeah, she wants that.
I don't like that.
And then she wants that, but it's all. I mean, we got the towel racks up and the little toilet paper, and they even send you things now that give you exactly where you don't have to measure anymore. You just tape it up to the wall where it's supposed to be and drill your holes.
Oh yeah.
And it leaves a pattern and it fits perfect. So
yeah, my bars in the bathroom that I put up, towel racks and stuff, they do that.
Yeah. And I felt super accomplished. I felt like I was really doing some construction type of shit.
Yeah,
felt
anytime
good.
I do something just fucking so that people that do that shit wouldn't think twice about it. I'm like, I pat myself on the back. I'm like, oh, good job. You put up a toilet paper roller holder.
I did one today. And a towel rack.
Instead of just sitting it on the sink next to me.
Yeah, on the floor.
Yeah. And I'll wash my hands and fucking knock it in the sink. And then I just got this big fucking wad of Charmin. What the fuck is up with toilet paper?
It's eggs. What do you mean? As far as cost?
No, you can't buy toilet paper without it. Every package of toilet paper, other than the cheap shit, is 30 rolls equals 72 regular. Right? Everything's like, you know what I mean? Like Charmin and all that shit.
Yeah, but it's thicker, but the paper's thinner. So if you use twice as much to wipe without getting shit on your hands.
Yeah.
The regular size ones are the nice cushy, soft
dude wipes half the time. We discussed that, right?
Yeah, and they're great. They're great. My mom brought me a bunch over.
Minty fresh butthole.
I don't have mine are non-scented.
Just in case
you get no flavor in this ass.
Yeah, I was worried when I first used it. I was like, is that gonna sting? I was like, surely they wouldn't make something that would make your fucking butthole on fire.
Yeah, they're the best when you have to go a lot and it becomes delicate. It's a good.
I've been there. Yeah, everybody knows that when you shit a lot and you're fucking Yeah, that metformin I was on when I first caught diabetes. Caught diabetes or Who'd
whatever.
You catch it from? Me? Was it
Chotch?
Chotch Rocket.
Yep.
That used to be Chotch Rocket. Somebody called him that one day.
He's the best. He told me
Laughing.
he told me I was a prick. He goes, "Stop being a prick." I went, "I can't."
It's in my DNA, but
Yeah, Josh. I mean, he's a good dude, though.
he says some wild shit sometimes too.
He's a quick one-liner. He gets you reeled in and hits you with the one-liner.
Yeah. Like shit that you don't think would come out of his mouth.
Yeah, did you know he was like a big-time DJ at one time?
Yeah.
I mean, yeah.
I got his whole backstory.
Rockin' Charles Moreau.
Oh, is that his name?
Yeah, Rockin' Charles.
I'm sure that was in the 80s. That was acceptable. Probably wore like a fucking rainbow bow tie and all kinds of...
I don't know, but he played...
Like suspenders.
I think he played rock and roll, though. I think he played rock.
I think he could say gay again now.
What's wrong with saying gay?
I think he can call things gay now. All the podcasts I listen to, they refer to things as gay all the time now. Remember there was a while where you couldn't
gay
say...
as in like rainbow? Or
that
gay
shit's gay.
Oh.
I don't know. They're famous, though, so, I mean, they have a better chance of getting canceled than we do, but I'm probably not going to make a habit of it, but on here, but in my car.
Yeah.
Drove by Walmart the other day. I didn't see any Girl Scouts. I'm like, this shit is gay.
The same, yeah.
I'm a fucking lemonades.
I'm wondering who the fuck is the person that makes up the different words. Like these kids are going, that's cap. That's cap means supposed to be that's a lie. Like no
That's
cap.
what?
A lie.
K-A-P or C-A-P?
C-A-P, I think
Cap?
it's cap. Yeah. Don't, like if I say stop capping, just like saying stop lying. No cap, like no lie.
I mean, isn't there enough fucking words in the English language
But I want to know
that you don't need to make that?
Yeah.
Like, why would you want to conceal if you're fucking catch somebody lying?
Yeah.
Why wouldn't you just want to be, you're a fucking liar, you cocksucker.
Hey, you're lying. But so they say,
lying, that's
no
gay.
Cap. Yeah. Ouch. And busted the back of my head.
On what? The wall?
Yeah.
I didn't realize your chair was that close to the wall.
Well, it was. I leaned back. And...
If I had the artwork that was hanging up behind you, you'd have fucking headbutted Tracy Morgan right in the balls,
yeah,
probably.
that's cool. Fuck his balls. Tracy Morgan.
Oh, Tracy Morgan. So, yeah, I can't wait for Chris Rock Saturday night.
Is that what channel is that going to be on?
It's on Netflix.
Oh, on Netflix. So that's why you read up with Netflix again.
And there's a few. Jim Jeffries' new one came out. There's actually like 5 or 6 things that I saved today that I'm going to watch.
Yeah, it'll be a long day for me. I think. What's up, Bijou?
Bijou. What could you possibly want? You've pissed. You've shitted. You've ate 3 times.
I don't think shitted is a word.
It is.
It's not. I think we did this before.
I just made it up.
Oh, okay. Well, then that makes
like
more
cap.
sense. Like, yeah, I didn't make that.
Quit shitting.
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 Stop.
What do you want?
No cap. You shitting.
What do you want? Do you want out? Are you trapped in here? There's nothing out there for you. Go. Go on. Don't come scratching back at the door. I'll leave it. Kind of cocked.
Kind of cocked.
She's such a good... I was going to say, she's such a good dog. Now she's going to start... Hey, stop it.
She says, I'm doing my thing, too. So there's not even been any real controversy that we can really even discuss, but we'll have more. We just have to get warmed up.
Yeah, it's been fucking... What is it? Almost 3 months. But...
And we don't get to hang out as much as we used to in the first thing to start our morning because things are so busy. We used to talk a lot of shit, but now it's people really have to get shit done.
Yeah.
I can't wait to hit the lottery.
I need to start playing, I guess. Maybe.
Yeah, that'd be my first step,
one of those lucky assholes that wins. It's like driving somewhere and just fucking buys a ticket out of nowhere.
What's the first outlandish thing you do?
Hellcat Charger.
I mean, I'm talking...
Jailbreak.
That's just that, huh?
Yeah. And then probably a house with a moat.
Would you go to work?
I would buy a different color Hellcat Charger for every day of the week, and then I would just go drive around work every day, different color.
You're serious?
Yeah.
Like if you won like multi-millions, like
yeah, because Hellcat Chargers are like 100,000 now.
Really?
110 for like the jailbreak, but you can do anything to it.
What's the jailbreak?
You can do anything to it. Every option's available.
What does that mean? Like you can make it go faster or something?
No, I think it's got more horsepower. It's got like 840 horse, I think.
In a car?
Yeah.
Wow.
But yeah, I would buy that because this is the last year. They're not making gas fucking Chargers and Challengers anymore. They're going electric.
Really?
Yes.
So this is going to be worth something.
Yeah. 2020. Shit, mine would be worth something if I would have kept it.
Wow. I would go to a certain person's doorstep and shit and get caught and buy my way out of it.
Right. And throw them 100 here.
Nope.
Somebody clean that up for you.
No, I don't know.
No, I'd buy a house.
I wouldn't be a good
I would buy a
rich person.
house somewhere. I guess I'd have to find the fucking. Well, if you win the lottery, you can grease the city officials. I'm sure there's probably a fucking. For as small a town as we are, the fucking code book for Salina is over 1,000 pages.
Really, for what you can do and you can't do.
So I'm sure there's probably some ordinance that you can't put a moat around your house in city limits, but I'd grease them. I'd buy a fucking mansion like right in the middle of all of these other fucking rich people and put a moat with like crocodiles and shit in it.
Fucked up.
Yeah.
You're that guy.
Yeah.
You're that guy.
Mm-hmm. Go out and fucking drink coffee on the veranda in my fucking, boxer shorts and a robe with the robe just flying in the wind.
You're saying all kind of things I don't know what you're saying.
Dick hanging out of my fucking boxers.
Okay. I understood that.
Morning, neighbor.
Yeah.
Dressed like
I don't know if you'd be able to get
Cousin
away with
Eddie
that.
from Christmas Vacation.
Oh, shit.
Shitter's full.
You know what?
Here.
We have a few of those around, though.
Cousin Eddie's?
Yeah. Is that what Cousin Eddie's?
Yeah, Cousin Eddie's.
I don't know, man. I don't really know what I would do.
I would definitely buy it.
I would definitely change a lot. Like, I'd be abusive to people.
Really?
Yeah.
I wouldn't, because it wouldn't really matter then.
I'd go shut the fuck up.
But I tell you what,
There's
if somebody
100.
if I did and they didn't know and somebody was shitty to me, I would fucking unleash hell on them. Like, repeatedly.
Yeah, I'm going to buy your house.
Until they just didn't want to fucking exist anymore. I'd be like,
well, that's really...
what you get for
that's,
fucking...
That's
you
a
say
lot.
that. You say that all the time.
I mean it, though.
I have to win the lottery to get to that amount of prick.
I don't know. I mean, I'd have to... naturally, you have to, like, take care of the shit you're supposed to. Like, family. Some of them. One of them.
I said this to somebody a while back. I was like, if I won, like, whatever, $500 million, I would give every one of my family members probably, like, $10 million.
That's a lot.
Like, immediate family. And
Well, that's your sister.
And then, and dad and, maybe a few select people. And I'd be like, I'm going to give you this $10 million, but it's conditional. If anybody ever finds out that I have this kind of money because I won it, that money's coming back to me. And I'd have them sign a contract.
That's a lot of control,
So you can go fucking spend all the money you want, but if you run your mouth and somebody's like, oh, I heard you won the lottery. If there's only like 5 people that know that I won the lottery, yeah, you're giving me that money back. If you can't keep your mouth shut for $10 million.
But how could you keep your mouth shut when people would see the shit you're buying? I mean, you're talking about building a mansion with a moat around it in Salina, Kansas.
Yeah, but
something happened.
No.
Huh?
They wouldn't know.
Well, they just assume your comedy took off and you got an HBO special and you inherited.
You could buy an HBO special at that point.
Yeah,
be like,
no
here's
doubt.
$20 million. Let me fucking record a comedy special and you guys play it. You have to pay me. Just want the exposure.
I don't think people could keep their mouth shut.
I'm kidding. I would not stay in Salina if I won the fucking lottery.
Yes, you would.
No.
You would?
I'd probably keep a home here. But I'd have a home back home in Buffalo, probably somewhere in Mexico, overseas somewhere.
Really?
Italy, probably Italy.
It's a lot of fucking... That's a waste of...
Spain.
Just going to live right here in Salina.
I'd go live in New York during the summer.
Why
Here,
in the
maybe
summer?
during the fall and spring, and during the winter somewhere nice.
I think
like Mexico.
I would do Kansas and maybe, I don't know, someplace in the Bahamas.
Oh, that'd be good too. I would definitely fucking travel. I wouldn't even need one home, let alone 3.
I don't think I would. I think I would get an RV with a toy hauler in the back. I'd say hire a driver. My old lady likes to drive, so I could just sit back and cruise. Yeah, she loves to drive.
Who the fuck loves to drive?
I don't know. She's always, let's drive here. Let's drive. We haven't, but she doesn't mind driving. I just get in her shit because I'm like, watch this, watch that, slow down, give your signal. And she's like, just
we
shut
should
the fuck
fucking
up.
do like a friend's trip to Branson this year.
Branson.
Branson.
They ain't shit to do down there.
Branson?
Yeah, what do you do? What's down there?
Some cool shit down there.
Like what?
Mm-hmm.
Right now they're
Titanic Museum.
Really?
I'd have to look it up. It's the Redneck Riviera, bud.
Oh,
That's what they
yeah.
call it.
I'm the Redneck Riviera.
Yeah. They called it that before Ozark.
Oh, that's right.
I'd probably go there and be like, where did they film this shit at? I want to go
But
visit
they actually
everyone.
didn't film it in.
Didn't they?
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Or somebody was
Because
saying
Breaking Bad, like, filmed in a lot of it in Albuquerque. Like, they do tours down there. You can go get on a bus and they'll take you to the fucking... Remember when he got mad and threw the pizza and it landed on the roof? Like, that lady, I think she sold her house and moved because people were fucking throwing pizzas on her house all the time.
That's fucked up. Yeah. But I think I'd want to be in Colorado.
I'd probably buy a house there.
I mean, not in the mountains, but in the wilderness. But yeah. I'd have to have a big-ass electric fence around it for critters and shit.
Got to keep the cocaine bears away.
Yeah, no, seriously, because like cougars and shit.
Fuck yeah. I would just get a bunch of mushrooms and feed them to a bear. That'd probably be worse than a cocaine bear, a fucking hallucinogenic bear.
Wow, that would be bad.
Tripping balls.
I mean, as long as the bear went under and he was in a good headspace at the time. But being that they're predators, all about survival.
That's the one thing I've always wanted to try.
Is mushrooms?
Yeah. I heard they taste terrible, though. I don't know.
Well, it'd be like peyote, so I think it would be like a...
I don't know anything about peyote.
Oh, you've seen Young Guns, haven't you?
Long time ago, yeah.
Okay, so when they're...
Don't you smoke it? You smoke peyote?
I think they were... I don't know if they were smoking or chewing it, but it was Billy the Kid, and they were all seeing all these crazy things. And
how the fuck do you spell peyote?
Oh, I don't know. I can look at...
Oh, I got it.
You got it? Peyote? Probably be really careful. You grab the wrong one.
What is peyote in real life? Peyote is a small button-shaped cactus. Native to the southern part of the United States, potent compounds in the plant, such as mescaline, cause it to have hallucinogenic effects in humans. So it's basically like acid or mushrooms.
Yeah, I don't think that'd be a good...
I know they used to say that. You're all hopped up on peyote. Yeah, I probably...
Then they say when you're done, you throw up because it's nothing but a poison.
Peyote?
Uh-huh. At the end of the... Well, they did on Young Guns.
Oh. Well, you do those fucking ayahuasca retreats, too, in South America or whatever. Aaron Rodgers went down there and did it.
Those sweats?
They're like, yeah. They're like huts with shamans, and they fucking, like, it's like a steam thing. And
yeah.
You do fucking
they're called
ayahuasca.
Sweats.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But you do ayahuasca, and it just... centers you, I guess.
Because you're stoned out of your fucking mind.
I guess. I don't know. I don't fucking never done ayahuasca.
I've
or mushrooms or acid or coke.
I don't like it when I'm hot in the car.
I don't even fucking drink beer anymore. Barely. I think the last time I drank was on this fucking podcast. On my birthday, I think. I was pretty ripped, but... Oh, shit. So what else is going on?
I don't know. Fucking things. Trying to struggle through this shit because... I mean,
it's like our first episode. We don't know what the fuck we're doing.
Well, no, we were blasting off, and it has nothing to do with having a filter or anything, because my filter is definitely unfilterable. Unfilterable.
So you don't want to go to Branson?
I don't know.
Come on, we got a friend down there that owns a resort. We could go stay in one of the cabins, and it's right on the lake.
Is it really?
Do some fishing. I ain't fished since I was a
kid.
Have you
been? Has anyone been down there yet?
I don't know. I haven't really talked to her. Maybe I should hit her up
I wonder,
on Facebook.
Well, no, didn't Levi come back through there or something when he was coming back from Sturgis or something?
Sturgis through fucking
I don't know.
The Lake of the Ozarks? That's out of the way.
He went on some long bike ride. I think he swung down through there or something.
Could be.
We'd have to ask him. I mean, it could be a trip. It's about 6 hours away?
Yeah, I think so. I'll have to look and see what there is to do there.
We
went there as kids. They had like fucking go-kart tracks and water slides, water parks, all kinds of shit.
They'll be gambling.
I can't imagine. They got gambling there?
Well, if it's a Riviera, I would think they'd have gambling
Queen Bell
there.
or whatever. Riverboat.
They've got to have gambling.
I don't know shit about that. I'm getting ready to rewatch that.
Yeah, she's a good...
Yeah.
She's got a lot of different range of roles and everything.
Yeah,
but
I heard she's playing Madonna in her biopic.
Yeah, that'll be different because she's not quite built like Madonna.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know how she's built because she always had...
I wish I had the money. I'd go see Madonna in concert.
Really?
Yeah, it's fucking
You can see
crazy expensive.
60-year-old women masturbate on the internet easily.
Oh, is that what she's going to do on
I don't
stage?
know. She's up there now, isn't she?
Yeah, probably.
I think she's kind of lost her sex appeal.
Well, I mean, she's 60.
Is she? I mean, she's got to be 60.
It's got to be. Let's see if I can bring up her. Boy, they dragged her from the Grammys. She looked fucking kind of like an alien. I don't know what she did to her face.
Tried to get Botox or...
Like that day?
I don't know. How old is Madonna? Bitch, how old you is?
This article is about the singer. She is not to be confused with Maradona. Who the fuck is that?
How old is Madonna? 64.
Wow. Yep, there it is, 64. She had some bangers back in the day. Who is Maradona? That sounds like a porn star.
That's who probably is. I mean,
Diego Maradona. Oh no, he's a soccer player. How would you confuse those two? I've never fucking heard of this guy because we don't play soccer in America.
well, we do.
We play. We
It's
just
just
don't
not
give a shit.
it's not as big as our football is.
Every 4 years, we got to act like we give a shit. Oh, did you watch the World Cup?
Or the World Cup.
I watched some this year. Actually, it's more exciting listening to how fucking hyped up those fucking crowds over there
People
get.
kill each other over those games.
Yeah.
Those guys are.
It's funner, like, listening to all the fucking chants in the crowd and, like, watching people just fucking cry and get hyped up.
And riot.
Have fucking painted on jerseys with their tits. You know what I mean? They just got, like, body paint on of the jersey, like, so you can see nipple and stuff. It's crazy. Oh, Madonna. Madonna. Yeah, let's see. Fucking Like a Prayer, that was a banger. Material Girl, banger.
Material.
Don't know these songs.
Didn't Prince and Madonna have a thing, or was that somebody else?
I'm not sure.
No, they didn't, because they didn't mention. I watched all the. Yeah, it wasn't.
I don't know. I'm sure Prince fucking tagged some premium fucking.
I bet you Prince got tagged.
That's still out there. I don't know.
Yeah, he was pretty open.
Very androgynous, but I don't. He might have been bi. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't care, man. One dick and you're not bi. You're that word gay. Guys don't get to experiment
Your
like.
Prince fucked a dude. That's so gay.
Yeah. Yeah. I just don't. Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Girls can experiment and make out, and that's cool. I've never been with one of my homeboys and they've been like, "Hey, man, you want to just kiss
Yeah.
to see what it's like?"
Not a thing.
No, that's not going to happen. Like,
It's not a thing.
you know, yeah. Hey, do you think my dick is big?
There's no for dudes.
know?
There's no gay for a day. That I don't know.
Or
that.
gay
I don't
for the
think,
stay?
I don't think that exists.
Yeah, I just.
In prison, that they say that gay for the stay or whatever.
That's just adaptation.
But yeah, but yeah, you're right. I've never. Yeah,
It's. I don't think it's something that we're allowed to
I've
do.
never been attracted to one of my guy friends. Be like, hey,
Yeah.
come over here and give me some tongue.
Yeah. But it happens. It happens.
You think it happens?
Well, I mean, not like that, but I mean, if I saw two dudes making out, it wouldn't bother me because it's so normal now.
Yeah.
I mean, but I'm just saying, like, if we're out riding someplace and one of my brothers looks at me and goes, "Hey, you know what? I've kind of been watching you."
I'm 45 or 46 now. I don't know. See, I need to become famous, so I have a Wikipedia so I can click it and it'll tell me how old I am. So I fucking keep forgetting. But yeah, probably in my early 20s. Yeah, probably a little homophobic, but maybe 27, 20. It's like, why? Why?
Yeah,
Why do you hate what they're doing?
I mean, the funny thing
it
is,
doesn't affect me.
Like, so many people could have been in the closet and you would have never known.
Yeah.
Because they lived normal lives because of how society was tripping.
Because they're just people.
It's like it's not even that big of a deal, but then they up the ante, and now it's not, whether you're homosexual or lesbian, there's all this other mixture of shit that's going on. Like, that's fucking with me.
Hundreds of genders.
Yeah. Like,
I'm down with straight, gay, and bi, and then just some of the other stuff is just.
Well, it's like people are identifying. Identify as rich.
You identify
so
as
you treat me like rich,
I identify as a shoe. Like a new one or one that's got dog shit on it? I don't know what you're saying here.
Yeah, it makes it. I mean, it doesn't bother me, but it's just so difficult. Or
it doesn't bother me either, but it's so different than how I live my life. So takes some getting used to. But like whatever anybody wants to do, I don't care. But.
Yeah, I just get confused when I've got a boy who identifies as a fucking duck. So, maybe
they're like big
so what's quacking?
Disney World fans or whatever.
I guess so.
They're a duck in Disney World or
there's no limits anymore as to where the world's going and shit. Just don't be a shitty fucking human to other people.
Hey, Liquid Death, sponsor us. Every podcast I watch, they drink this, and I know they get it by the case for free.
Liquid Death. Oh,
yeah. It's mountain water from the Swiss Alps. It's probably got the pee of like fucking crazy hot blonde fucking Swedish girls.
You're just assuming that all Swedish women are
peeing in
hot,
streams.
peeing in streams, and they're hot.
Most of them.
It's probably Elga up there. That's
back in the 60s.
Really? Don't they eat like really weird shit over there, like goat's eyeballs and brains and shit like that?
You eat hot dogs,
raw
you eat
fish.
that anyway.
Yeah, but it's not fresh off the goat's ass.
I'm going to Google ugly Swedish women. Are Swedish women overrated? In general, are definitely not ugly, but real beauties are few and far between. This is kind of invasive of me to just going to bring pictures up.
Well, I mean, yeah. Well, there's.
See, these are girls that. Like,
that's what you think they are, and then
them are the ones that are at the soccer matches, though. That's a girl at a soccer match right there.
And then the other one is, the morning
She's
after.
A fucking fat vampire.
Wow.
Oh my God. Are her teeth gone on accident or purpose? Did she take him out to be a vampire?
No.
That's a hideous bitch.
Mama says
See,
it
look
keeps
at she
it
doesn't
smooth.
have that girl doesn't have any. She doesn't look like she has any makeup on, and she's.
I think women look better without makeup.
Like Tiger Woods' ex-wife.
What was she?
Ellen Norgardin.
What?
You ever seen her?
Yeah, I don't think she just wasn't enough. I just heard about that deal about Tiger had been with over 50 ex-women or something like that.
Oh, she must be remarried. Who'd she marry? Probably somebody else famous.
Football player. She probably married somebody faithful.
Yeah, she's barely got any makeup on there. She's really pretty. And I heard she can swing a hell of a golf club at an SUV. But
I think it almost instantly makes you crazy when you have too much money. Like superstars do all kind of really weird shit.
I accidentally hit the clip one. They all, if I don't have it set right, they all play at once.
Oh.
But they're the old clips from like up 2 months ago. I don't even remember what the fuck they are.
I get some funny clips on what's that deal? TikTok shit.
That's where I usually get them from. I'll have to get on there and start mining again. Because we're going to start trying to do this podcast weekly again now that I kind of got my shit back healthy, I guess.
You're on the road too.
Yeah, it's just it's a fine balancing act. You get one thing under control, and then the med that you take for that fucks something else up, and then it's just...
We'll just have to extremely plan in shit, because the days that we'll do podcast, I won't go to the gym at 1 o'clock in the morning.
Well, we'll try to do them Thursdays unless I have like a guest that can only... I have one guy that wants to be a guest that's... he can only do Sundays. Because he's off Sunday. He's a car salesman, so he doesn't work Sundays, but... Jaron Bell, you know him?
No.
Plays guitar, does comedy. I think he lives in Hutch now.
Speaking of comedy, that one guy that has that bar on that one street really wants you to give him a call.
God damn it. I'll probably just go see him in person. Is he ever there?
Yeah, there's a big white truck in front. He's there.
Okay.
Usually
we should just go talk to him together. Because they did an open mic at Paramount last night.
They did. Well, and the Pickle's going to start doing some type of an open...
The Pickle Dickle?
The
what's it called?
Dirty Pickle?
Dirty Pickle.
Yeah, the Dirty Pickle. Yeah.
All right.
The Dirty Pickle.
That sounds...
That has the shitty bartender. Shit show bartender.
Oh, yeah. That's what I thought.
Yeah.
I needed to hit her up and get booked at that fucking place in Bennington.
Yeah.
Small town fucking comedy is awesome.
Awesome, yeah. Yeah, well, I'll let her know next time I see her.
Tell that bitch.
Shit show.
Shit show.
Shit show. Coming to the stage.
She came down to
Shit show.
The one we did at Paramount. I don't know if we even talked about that.
The one at Paramount or the one at...
Or the VU, I'm sorry.
The VU.
Yeah. We did it for the Christmas thing.
Oh,
it's just so hard to fucking do comedy in a bar like that.
And it's
so loud.
Yeah.
Like only half the bar can hear you. And I'm like, you know me, I want everybody to hear me. So I lost my voice like 2 or 3 punchlines trying to yell into the fucking mic.
Really?
Yeah, I was like, why am I not just concentrating on the...
You should put a
30 people up here that are actually listening.
Speaker system on a wireless in the front and the back. Just attach them to shit. Force people to shut the fuck up.
People in the back they're not going to shut up. It's a bar show.
Yeah.
I've always not liked bar shows because
of
like
that. Yeah.
Not always, but sometimes.
If there's, is that you or me?
I think it was you. I don't see any shit on mine.
Mine has this funny little thing. When I say I'm struggling for words and attention.
We're at an hour already. It doesn't seem like it.
It doesn't seem like it.
I got to take a shit though. So.
Well, and I need to take a nap.
Probably.
Get up in the morning.
Nap. I'm gonna go watch a couple things on Netflix and go to bed about 7.
Right on.
Like a fucking old man.
We'll get it cranked back up. Let's just see. There's 3 people that watch already because they commented. So for you 3 that commented, thank you very much.
Oh, you put a picture up.
Yeah, of us to get started, but we'll have to.
Right on.
We'll get it. We're just finger banging right now. We'll be slamming some hard dick in there once everything's all wet.
This is just foreplay.
Yeah.
Fucking. Oh shit.
And it's the same.
Let me see if I can get this outro right without fucking it up. I got it. Got the right one. Now I just got to remember the fucking right button to push to